Quadratic function completing the square. When do you use completing the square? You use completing the square when they ask your answer to be in a form of f of x equals to a times, a parentheses x minus h close parentheses raised to the second power plus k. If they want the answer in this form, you need to use the method of completing the square. For instance, let's say that we're given this f of x equals to x squared divided by 2 minus 6x minus 14. Notice that this quadratic function has a fraction in there. So the first thing you need to do is to isolate the first term and the second term. So to isolate the first term and the second term, you bring out the fraction, which is 1/2. So 1/2 times x squared is equivalent to x squared divided by 2. And then you minus, so 1/2 times 3x, 1/2 divided by negative 6x is equal to negative 3x. So minus negative 14, which is the same as the given. Now that you isolate the first term and the second term, it's time to do completing the square. To do the completing the square, you take the second term, which is right here, and then you divide it by 2 and raise to the second power. So the second term is negative 3, right? So negative 3 divided by 2 and then raised to the second power, which is negative 3 times negative 3, which equals to 9 divided by 4, because 2 times 2 equals to 4. Now that you divide the second term by the 2 and raise to the second power, you need to add it to the second term. So it's plus 9 divided by 4. At the same time, you minus 9 divided by 4. And then minus 14. Next thing you need to do is to isolate the completing the square. So to isolate the 9 divided by 4, so you take out the negative 9 divided by 4, and then you bring along the 1/2, the positive 1/2. So it would be plus 1/2 times negative 9/4, and then minus 14. That's how you bring out the negative 9 divided by 4. You always bring out the negative 9 divided by 4. Like whatever negative right here, you bring that you bring that one out, and you also bring along whatever number that's in front of the parentheses. If there's a 1, you just bring along the 1, so it'll be positive 1 times negative 9 divided by 4. But since this given quadratic function is a half, so you bring along the 1/2 times negative 9 divided by 4. After you have that, you need to do the distributed method, which means you take x squared minus 3x plus 9/4, right? You make it into a square. So it will be x minus 3 divided by 2. Where do you get 3 divided by 2 is from here. Whatever number that's inside this parentheses will be plugged into right here. So it will be negative 3 divided by 2. And as for this one, you just do an algebra expression out of it. So it'll be 9 divided by 8 minus 14. So negative 9 divided by 8 minus 14 divided by 1. This negative 14 is the same thing as negative 14 divided by 1. So you just, right here, you just do a regular addition algebra, and you will get negative 121 divided by 8. So this is the answer for this quadratic function.